Welcome to Iron Hand Tech. Today we're embarking on a journey that you might not have expected. Every year, 30 million tons of wood waste are produced globally. And without efficient recycling processes, this wood would simply pile up in landfills, causing waste and pollution. But thanks to advanced recycling technologies, we can turn these discarded wood pieces into MDF boards, a material widely used in construction and furniture manufacturing. So, how do these old, ugly wood boards get transformed into brand new, shiny products? What's the secret behind this process? And what kind of machinery plays a role in this incredible transformation? Let's dive into the details. Wood waste comes from various sources: demolished construction sites, old furniture, or even wooden pallets. You might think this wood is only worth throwing away, but you'd be surprised to learn that it's actually the golden material for recycling. Once collected, the wood is transported to recycling facilities for the sorting process. On average, a large recycling plant can process up to 100 tons of wood waste daily, but only about 80% of it can be recycled. Careful sorting ensures that only the best quality wood is used in the next stages, saving time and energy during the MDF manufacturing process. The wood is fed into a large chipping machine, where it is shredded into small pieces. Large blocks of wood are quickly turned into a stream of wood chips, flowing continuously on conveyor belts. These chips are sent to a metal separator, where metal impurities are extracted by magnets. Eventually, we obtain wood chips. These wood chips are further ground down to produce wood fibers, which are then passed through a screening process where only wood fibers smaller than 0.5 millimeters are retained. The screening machine plays a crucial role in ensuring that the fibers meet the required specifications for MDF board production. The wood fibers are then cleaned, with all impurities removed, to prepare for the next stage. This is one of the most critical steps in the wood recycling process, determining the quality of the final product and the success of subsequent stages. A typical factory can process up to 10 tons of wood per day, and for every ton of recycled wood, we help reduce about 0.8 tons of CO2 emissions into the environment. For pallets, there's a special process before the wood is chipped. Robots separate the pallet boards by pulling apart the connected wood pieces, removing nails, and disassembling the pallet into wood planks in just seconds. At this stage, the wood has been shredded, but it still contains some moisture. If this moisture isn't removed, it could negatively affect the MDF manufacturing process and lead to mold in the future. Therefore, the wood must be dried to ensure the final product's durability and quality. This is where the drying machine comes into play, looking like a giant mobile oven. The wood chips are placed in a large rotary drum where hot air is blown in to remove the remaining moisture. The continuous rotation ensures that hot air can reach all the wood chips, ensuring even drying. The rotary drum dryer operates by rotating the drum containing the wood, while hot air is blown through. This machine can process 5 tons of wood chips per hour. The temperature inside the machine can reach 150 to 200 degrees Celsius, which is enough to dry the wood without burning or damaging it. The next step involves adding resin, a vital component in creating strong, durable MDF boards. Urea formaldehyde resin is the top choice because of its excellent adhesion properties, low cost, and water resistance. Modern mixers can mix tons of wood with resin in just a few minutes, ensuring that every fiber is evenly coated. This step determines the MDF board's strength, load-bearing capacity, and resistance to termites. A typical wood recycling plant uses around 500 tons of resin annually to produce MDF boards, with resin making up 8 to 10% of the final product's weight. Now it's time to transform these resin-coated wood fibers into finished MDF boards. This is done through hot pressing, where temperature and pressure are the key factors. In the massive hot press machine, layers of resin-coated wood fibers are stacked and pressed under extremely high temperatures, up to 200 degrees Celsius, and pressure 30 megapascals. The boards are held under this pressure for 5 to 7 minutes until the resin fully binds the fibers and the board becomes solid. Each MDF board, after pressing, will have a thickness ranging from 6 to 25 millimeters, depending on production requirements. A large wood recycling plant can produce up to 100,000 MDF boards per month. Once the boards have been hot pressed and cooled, they need to be finished. This means cutting the boards to standard sizes and sanding the surfaces smooth. Industrial saws will cut the boards into standard dimensions, usually 1.2 meters by 2.4 meters for MDF or plywood. Modern cutting machines can handle multiple boards simultaneously, ensuring uniform size and maximizing productivity. After cutting, the boards are passed through a sanding machine. Sanding belts move across the surface of the board at high speed, removing any rough spots and creating a smooth surface. This is an essential step before the boards are used or finished with surface coatings. If you've ever sanded wood by hand, you'll know how tedious it is. But don't worry, these industrial sanding machines can do the work of hundreds of craftsmen in just a few minutes. We're almost done with the journey of the MDF board. But before it's ready for use, there's one final step to make it look sleek and attractive: surface finishing. MDF boards can be coated with a layer of melamine or thin wood veneer to create a decorative surface. This process enhances the aesthetics and protects the board surface from environmental damage, such as scratches or moisture. Surface finishing can increase the board's lifespan by up to 30% and produce a more visually appealing product. A large factory can finish the surfaces of thousands of boards daily with high precision. Every year, the world produces millions of tons of wood waste from construction, furniture, and industrial sectors. Without wood recycling plants, this wood waste would contribute to the growing global waste problem and deplete forest resources. According to statistics, recycling wood helps reduce CO2 emissions by about 30% compared to producing new wood boards. This significantly contributes to the fight against climate change and the protection of forest ecosystems worldwide. Every piece of wood, no matter how small, can be part of a sustainable future if we know how to utilize it. Recycling is not just about reusing materials, but it's also a symbol of innovation, creativity, and responsibility for future generations. We're not just recycling wood, we're recycling hope for a cleaner, greener future. Who would have thought that from discarded wood, we could create such sustainable products? And the best part is, if any MDF boards don't meet the standards, we can recycle them again. It's a cycle that never ends. Thank you for watching the video. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to support the channel. For now, goodbye and see you in the next video.